So we talked about with the gi, how we would like pull, get him to step, snatch single, or elbow sweep to single leg. But he doesn't have a gi on, so, and you need to have something from space too, right? So we talked about that misdirection single. So if you have a favorite side, just work that side. But as you get a little bit more advanced, you'll know that I'll fake to the lead leg because he'll probably step back on that leg. So I'll do a little jab step and then I'm cutting back to my single leg on this side. And if he stays up, I'm always driving up to my feet. I don't step like this where he's carrying my weight, right? Like, I mean, I'm carrying his weight. I don't stand straight up like a squat. I have my foot at an angle so I can drive across, transferring the weight to that leg, and this leg just comes up effortlessly, right? Comes up light. And so we talked a lot about that earlier in the week. And then yesterday we talked a little bit about how most people react is they're gonna sprawl and whizzer. So if I step to this side and then I come back to the other side and he sprawls and whizzers, my goal is, if I know a guy's gonna sprawl and whizzer, my trail knee never hits the mat, my elbow should be behind his shin here. If I don't get my elbow behind his shin, it's easy for him to keep squaring up and sprawling and get me extended here, right? He can straighten that leg a little bit more when I don't have my elbow there. So how do I regain that? He's got me extended, go ahead. He's got me extended. I'm gonna put my weight on my hand here, keep that lock, I drive off my toes and I get my butt up high. I kind of crawl my butt up and then I do a big back step again and I loop my elbow over his shin. And then quickly I'm running behind. And then depending on what kind of problem he's giving me here, I'll be able to finish from this backside. And a lot of guys will have a good whizzer. Maybe he grabs his leg, maybe it's just a tough whizzer. So one thing I can do is if I just get my knee over it, I can sit and just kind of kick his knee out. That'll help get rid of it. Maybe we'll just start with something like that. Coming over, use the knee, kick it out, and then I can shelf it. 2 knees, shoulder in the butt, drive him down. Again, I'm gonna fake to one side, come to another, and if I can get my elbow to drop early on and run backside, I will. But if I do get extended and I wanna get back there, I'm driving my butt up and then I'm looping my elbow over as I back step and I keep running backside. Kick that knee out. That's one option. I can also limp arm. If he's got that good shin whizzer, I can grab his wrist, peel it off and limp arm. Those are a couple options. And we'll just start with that right now. Jab step, I get extended, hips up, drop the elbow on the hip, so I can lock here. He's gonna have a hard time soaring back up with me, and then I'm running backside. We can do the kick the knee out. We did some other ones this week. Another good one is if I can't get over this foot, if I can't even get backside, I'm gonna do what's called a near side shelf. I'm gonna bring this knee in, and then this knee's gonna scoop and bring his leg up here. Go ahead and stay with that whizzer a little bit. I'm just gonna go hand on the head, and I'm just gonna run. And maybe I'll take him down. I'm back. And if he starts to keep posting and looking into me, I'll come over the head, attack the head, and take him down that way. Let's just start with those options. I fake to one side, he steps back. I get extended, butt up, drop that elbow, keep running backside, kick that knee out, peel the wrist. If I can't get over that foot, near side shelf, attack the head, he looks in, cradle, and some guys will come up to their feet. Same thing, I'm here. I'm gonna try to whip him down, throw it. Either he bails or he posts and I attack the head again. If he comes back up, his momentum will be going that way. I'm gonna pop him in the neck. Kick the foot out. Let's go work on it. 1, 2, 3. So trapping the wrist, nice and high on the chest, scooping under the thigh. Take my hand, scoop underneath here, pull my ear as close to his knee as possible. Bring my legs up high, I get a good reach, try to have no space behind my knees. Again, I don't take him to the side, I take him to the corner. 2 reasons I don't take him to the side is he can post up on his right leg. So if I try to kick him that way, it's tough. I have to shift his weight forward and then take him to the corner where he can't post. And the other reason is if I push him straight over, his right knee will land under my butt, and he'll be able to use it as a wedge, create space to get his elbow out. So I'm always going to take him to the corner. Everything's corner to corner. Get your wrist, scoop under the thigh, pull myself at a good angle, reach my hips high, get a good bite, shift the weight towards the head, kick towards that corner, and use that hand to throw the leg over. Pull the arm up, shake the hand, scoot, pull, pinch my knees, take the arm bar. A few sweeps from here. When the guy buries his head into my chest and I can't get my leg in front, I can post and kick towards that corner and throw him over to mount. I can also do that big scissor where my leg starts high and it swings low, and as it comes down, my toes point in that direction where I'm using like my hamstring and my glute rather than just my groin, right? So it comes up high, it swings low into that scissor motion, and I'm just gonna scissor him over the mount. And then the third one, same thing, he buries his head. I do this jackhammer. I keep kicking and pulling my ear closer and closer to his knee, which really gives me this angle and loads up this leg where I can kick him. Take him over the corner, pull the arm up, finish the arm bar. You guys got it? Let's go, 1, 2, 3. So I'm going breakdance arm bar again. I get into my arm bar. The next problem I run into is the guy puts the knee up behind my back, tries to put my knees to my face and keep me from extending the arm. When that happens, I'm hooking the leg and my hand switches from a grip to like a hook. And then my hand's gonna go from here to the far leg. Look at how I use the back of my hand first. Keep the legs tight here. And I'm gonna spin out. I'm gonna pull myself through this opening and I wanna fall to my side. My side that's facing his feet. Keep those legs curled tight. If the arm's not defended well here, I'm just gonna extend the arm. And I finish on my side because I'm anticipating his next escape, which would be a somersault. And if he does, I'm able to follow quickly and finish the arm bar from here. So you gotta have that spin out. And then the option of when I do spin out, he defends the arm. So 1, change to a hook, keep the legs tight, switching from this leg to here. I use the back of my hand first, and as I start pulling myself through, my hand will rotate to the palm, and I'll fall to my side. So maybe he's grabbing his hand, maybe he's grabbing inside the thigh, whatever it is, I can't extend here. So now I gotta find a way to open him back up. I'm gonna go over the first leg, under the second. I grab the foot or ankle on the top, and I don't flip him straight over. I pull it towards my head, towards the corner where he can't really post, right? Pull, take him all the way over. You can catch this leg if you want. Finish the arm bar from here. I'm jumping into that breakdance arm bar. He stacks me, hook, curl, switch to the second leg, spin out to my side. If I can extend here, I will. If he somersaults, I'm ready to follow. And if he's defending, over the first leg, under the second, hold that foot over my head, finish the arm bar from here. And then one other technique, same thing, what we'll talk about here, something that comes up sometimes. If I start to lose this arm, maybe I lost it a little bit, he starts to shorten it. I'm gonna block the leg, cover the hip, I'm shrimping out, dropping this hook, and going to the back. I gotta have that bailout move. If I am losing it, where am I gonna go next? So the back's there. And then another thing I like to do is when I get stacked really hard in here, guys, put my knee to my head, I'm gonna try to push one way. I grab this tricep, pull it on both legs, and I just do a back roll. And I come out the other side. I can take the arm lock. Again, if I lose it, back step, I'll go into that step. You guys got it? Let's try it out. 1, 2, 3.